Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. Well, we were about to hit that button and make a whole stack of people our direct vassals, but it seems like we cannot revoke the privilege here because we got called into a subjects war, so we're now fighting New Holland. Sorry, Holland proper, as well as their vassal, New Holland. So we're going to go ahead and kick their butts today. We'll hopefully be done in the next couple of months. I'd prefer a year. We're going to see if we can get them to revoke a whole stack of land that they've taken, and then from there, we're basically going to, well, break them up as best we can. Alright, so it does look like this is going to be a bad fight for these guys. I don't think there's much we can do, so if that's the case, we'll focus on our fight first, and hopefully find some armies to come on in and crush what they've got left. Because at this moment, they have a bit of a better doom stack right here than we do, so it is what it is. Alright, now we are also still trying to improve relations within the Empire, where, again, if you do not agree with our next reform, they will not become a vassal, so we are trying to do what we can. So yeah, any amount of trust that we can boost at this stage is something that we will certainly be doing. So that's what we'll basically sit back and do while we wait. Improving relations as best we can, as well as fighting this war should be fairly decent, because I think most of these influences should time out roughly at about the same time as the others. So yeah, it could be a little bit of a busy one today between everything. Alright, so we got all of those done. They don't seem to be attacking us. We're working on that siege. That I'm happy with. We'll renew with Dalmatia. That'll be fine. Let's recall with Beirut. And then all of that's happening. So we should be alright. Anybody else that we missed so far? Switzerland, yes. Please do. We will happily improve relations with you. And we need more diplomats to send. So we'll go ahead and get them done. And hopefully that'll be about the end of things for the next little bit. And then maybe we'll even go ahead and find some more nations to improve relations with, just in case we can get a little bit of a better modifier with them. Alright, Silly, let's not forget you. And then, was there anybody left at this stage? Only Italy proper, it seems. Yeah, everybody else isn't much of an issue. You know what, we'll help out with Aragon. Maybe they'll join the HRE and avoid us having to fight them. Also go ahead and let's give a little bit of love to Castile. They are our personal union at the end of the day, so let's not abandon them. That would be good. Alright, so now that we've got all of that sorted, let's go back to relations. Let's see. Berg. Let's go ahead and improve with you. And then, who else is there? Lundberg? Actually, Volgast? Those guys could do with a little bit as well. And then, yeah, we'll maintain one diplomat, just in case there's a peace treaty, or more, what do we call it? Influeing finishes. So we'll keep at least one. Alright, Bohemia, you know what? You can get... Oh no, we've already got someone. Lundberg, I suppose you'll suffice. Alright, and it looks like the Industrial Revolution has finally ticked in 1770s. So, this is in Hainaut. That's annoying. Changes everything. Well, at least we can now work on embracing it. I don't think that this will take us very long. If we have a bit of a squiz, yeah, it seems fairly well rampant. If we check out Paris, let's see, how are we doing? Almost 2 per month. Certainly we'll be over that once we are at peace. So that will be very, very good. Alright, tech-wise, actually before I forget, yes, tech-wise, let's check out how close are we to cap. So we can have almost 1500 power of each. Okay, noted. And we're only 5 years ahead of time on the tech. Okay, so I think for this last one, we might take another military group just to do a little bit better in our wars. Not that we really need it, but because we can. Let's also go ahead and trade in some of these favors before I forget. I do find that occasionally we make slight slip-ups. But yeah, this is one that we definitely want to make sure we get done right before we do finish off this war. Alright, conversions are happening. That's all well and good. That'll increase our church power. In fact, how much church power do we have? We did see our Anglican diplomacy is down to 76, I think it was. Okay, and we're getting close to the 100. I think at that point we will just go ahead and wait until wait before we hit that button just to max out any more relations if there is any more to be had, and basically cross our fingers, I suppose. You know what we should also do? Actually, you know what? No, never mind. I was going to say let's go ahead and get some spy network just for that extra little bit of siege ability, but again, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. If we do start getting towards that cap of that 100 for the Imperial Authority, we'll start handing out some grace. We'll bestow Imperial Grace and see if we can boost some trust with them as well. That would be the plan, but we will have to see how it goes. Alright, tariffs or power? We will take power. No point in not taking that. Alright, Siege of Den Haag is over. That is fantastic. So now if we were to check out our peace agreement, it does look like they're ready to accept. Okay, so at the moment we have them releasing Cleves and Friesland, which will be two more princes. The rest of that land should be fine. We are not going to look for anything over there. War reparations and steer trade. We'll see about other things. Land, let's go ahead and take what we can. I feel like there was meant to be something in some of our new lands. Or the new world, I should say. I guess that was a nay. Right, so we've got Holland down there. We could take those. That'll be fairly minimal. Fairly minimal overextension. In fact, yeah, there we go. We'll hand all of this off to Australia. That'll do nicely. And then that can probably form a new colonial nation as well. That will cost us a core, but again, we can hand most of this off, and it's not super high in overextension, but it will kill their power. Yeah, so we'll take that as well. Any of these little miscellaneous points of interest? Yeah, I think that this is what we're going to do. We're going to take away as much of their economic power as possible. Unfortunately, we are going to deal with all of these very silly islands. We may need to raise autonomy. Who knows? We'll see how we can manage. And then, of course, we have whatever this is as well. Yeah, we're going to have to be rather proactive on converting things. In fact, converting could be the best thing possible for us. Yeah, so that'll take all their overseas holdings. That'll give us a little bit of overextension. By a little bit, I mean about half. Okay, but that is a 94% peace agreement. Alright, so I guess we're going to have to just systematically destroy what is remaining. Let's go. Let's select our army. Let's move them to the next province. Looks like there's a fort that's being taken. Can we work our way around? Yeah, the quicker we can go, the better. We'll go ahead and... Oh, what have I got? Influencing, yes. We'll continue. We'll also go... Burgundy opinion is lost. We lose a claim. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we lose our claim. If it's about to become ours, it makes no difference. So I'll happily throw that for now. Let's see, how are our buddies doing? Castile is sending a whole stack of men to that siege. Hungary is doing what Hungary does and trying to eat up another fort. I think we'll be fine. Alright, church power for a little bit of unrest. That seems permissible to me, so let's go ahead and accept. Looks like we have taken a fight, but we have friends in the area, so we still won. That is good. Let's see. Anything else happening? I feel like there was meant to be another influencing that is possible. Holland. Oh no, Helra. We'll give that to you. Any other green? Aha. Hamburg. We have no diplomat. Do now. Alright, so that's that. Let's see. Wizard stability or Wizard navy tradition? Honestly, I don't think we care that much about navy tradition. But that should, in any case, give us maybe a little bit better estates. No, just the 5% manpower recovery. Hopefully we can get that to 10. But still, one problem at a time. Alright, occupations are still in our favor, up to 83% war score. Can we... Oh, you know what? We can actually take things as they stand. So, if we were to take a little bit of extra money from them, just for kicks and giggles, yeah, that'll be fine. And no issues there. So let's just double check. We'll take a whole stack of land, some of which will be handed off to people like Australia, and then that'll all be good. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do just that. Let's hit that demand button. All right, conquest, Australia, conquest of Yuan. We'll take that. Holland, generous peace offer indeed. Centralized state has been cancelled. Okay. And then all those other things, that's fine. We do have a couple of cores. No, that all got handed to Australia. And it looks like a... Who is this? British Oceania. Ah, rebels. Okay. Well, it looks like they're going to wipe themselves out, I hope. Australia should help us out. Let's go ahead and call... We'll call all of these. That'll take, what, 30 months? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That should be fine. So they'll make their own tiny little nation. The rest we can start converting fairly aggressively, I would say. Yeah, we'll get rid of some of those reformed. The Hindus, I'm not too bothered by. Yeah, we'll make good progress. We'll make good progress. All right, and we are at the 100 peace deal too. So if we have a check, 56 will say yes, 15 will say no, and the average is... Yeah, okay, so we're missing 12 reasons through being overextended, and that's about it. So the question is, with how many months will that take to call? 73, so that'll be a good 3 years. Oh, well, 2.5 years realistically. Okay. Do we just go ahead and core up everything that remains and go for as little as possible? Yeah, I think 2.5 years seems a little bit crazy, but yeah, I think... Okay, we're going to see who is not willing to join us if we do this. So, at the moment, it is the majority, so I'm not too concerned. You... Yeah, everybody seems fairly well, set. I'm thinking it's probably going to be people like Switzerland and maybe Bohemia. Yeah, Burgundy. Oh, they're just outside of range. Okay, well, we can swing Burgundy. Also Burgundian culture as well. Okay, keep that in mind. And then, okay, so Burgundy's one. And then let's see who else is not on board. Holland. Holland genuinely hates us. Alright, they'll never join. It is what it is. We can crush them as they stand. They're going to be fairly insignificant at this point after having broken the rest away. Let's see. We also have... Yeah, Lundberg's not a fan. It looks like their economic power is too great. Yeah, there's nothing we can do to fix them. And then... Yeah, I don't think that there's really too much more to go. Oh, Hungary. Hungary will not accept. They're a vassal of ours anyway. Yeah, their economic power is just too big. We gave them too much. Had I have realized that they would have become ineligible, we may need to deal with them. It'll be a shame, but still, it could be worse. Alright, let's see. I think that's about it. Yeah, we're not going to have Munster. They'll never be satisfied. That is a pity. Alright, so... I think Burgundy was the only one that's going to be remotely close. Oh, Burgundy and Trent. Okay, Burgundy and Trent. I think if we gave them maybe a little bit more opinion. Yeah, a little bit more opinion and a little bit more trust, that would be good. So, Trent and Burgundy. Trent and Burgundy. Yeah. Yeah, Trent and Burgundy. Unfortunately, we can't accept Pomeranian. Oh man, this is actually, you know what? Hang on a second. That's -7. We've got 12 from overextension. We can get them brought on in. It would save us a war, but at the same time too, it wouldn't make a big difference either. -2.8. Oh man, Salzburg, you're also really close. Maybe we do just wait a little bit to press the button. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try and call on up. We'll focus on these guys first. Volgast, you guys are close, but again, still ever so far out of our way. Yeah, and then Würzburg as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to call back pretty much everybody. Volgast, you can stay there. Who are you? You are Croatia? Yes. Bohemia, I think... Wait. Bohemia. Let's just double check. Red and white. Alright, you're over here. -41. Yikes. Yeah, that trust though. You know what? If we do swing that trust, we could do it. Alright, so we'll keep on currying favors there. I know we get a worse penalty for the negative than we do take a benefit from positive trust. And then... Who are you? Lundberg. Yeah, we'll just call everybody else back. And we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to close there for a second. We'll let our diplomats come back. We'll find... Alright, we'll hit the button for the extra... let's see. The extra opinion. That'll help us out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that kicks that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and see... Hurry favors. Yes. And then who else did we have? We had Bayreuth. You're already on the right side of things. We can reclaim you. Bohemia is being worked on. So who else was there? All right. Yeah, maybe if we go ahead and not trust. Yeah, Bohemia. We're going to go ahead and give you the very, very nice Bestow Imperial Grace. I can afford that. That brings you up to 200. That is ideal. And then we can go ahead and we are carrying favors. All right, so far so good. We're fixing up our support. Yeah, the fewer people we have to fight, the better. Burgundy will be easily dealt with once we have what we need. And we wait a second, who else was there? Oh man, we've got to find them again. Yeah, Burgundy's good, that's fine. Austria, we can probably swing as well. So let's pick up on them. Let's go. We sent you a gift already. Yes, we did. Let's go ahead and bestow Imperial Grace. And then we will curry some favors with you too. Actually, how close is Austria now? Where are we? Minus 12.4. Overextension is 5. Darn it, we need 7. Ah, we need so little and yet so much. Alright, back to good old favors it is. Where is it? Alright, we'll need to wait till the other... what is it? To the 16th or whatever? Alright, and was there anybody else we needed a little bit of trust with? I think it was... yeah, Holland's never going to be on that. Gotland's fine, Helra's fine. It's just a matter of trying to remember all of the names we called out before. Yeah, Hungary's a no-go. That's a shame. Lübeck's all good. Lüneburg. Yeah, Lüneburg's not going to happen. I don't think that we can swing that. No, there's no way we can get rid of that. Alright, so Lüneburg's a lost cause. Where have you guys gone? Alsatia's fine, Liège is fine, Munster's... not gonna work out. Yeah, too much, If only it was something like trust that we could swing fairly quickly if we've got good relations with. Yeah. Alright, and we know Hungary, Magdeburg. Okay, so where was the last couple that we could swing? Oh, Trent was one of them. Okay, so we know that there's Trent, but I can't remember what their reasoning was. Yeah, Trent. Volgast. That's not going to happen, it looks like. Yeah, they just oppose us in too many ways. Nothing but a lost cause. Switzerland's also a lost cause. We can't swing that no matter how much trust. Even if we swung it to full 100. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Firstburg, yeah, we can't make that swing. I think, trust ever so slightly potentially, but again, I just don't think it's going to be there. Yeah, okay, so Volgast, where are you guys? Yeah, here you are. Let's make sure that we yeah, we'll wait till the 9th. If we're lucky, we might be able to get a couple more influencing of nations, which might swing some of their trust up a little bit higher. But at the same time too, it's oh, we're already working on that one. All right, fantastic. Trent. Yeah, let's go ahead and curry favors with you. And then, yeah, we'll just send out a little bit here and there. We'll go ahead and bestow in another Imperial Grace. That should help us out. Alright, we'll go ahead and bestow. And then I think that's about it. Yeah, Friesland. No, although maybe an alliance with these guys would be something that could help us out. What is this? Oh, they're owned by Lüneburg. Ah, okay. Let's go ahead and offer an alliance. That is worth maybe a couple extra points. Lüneburg. Yeah, minus 31. Never mind. Well, it was worth a try. You know what? We'll go ahead and we'll curry for some favors. But again, I'm just not going to go ahead and hold my breath. I just don't think that that is going to be a very viable alternative for us. Alright, go ahead and you start doing that. Everybody else with the money, that's fine. Yeah, unfortunately, we seem a little bit stuck. Let's also go ahead and see. Influencing nations. We will try that where we can. I'm not particularly hopeful, but you never know. The time you don't try is the time it probably would have worked. So we're just going to go ahead and make sure that we are doing everything in our power. We'll admit, it's quite a lot diving into the deep end of the HRE gameplay when you've never done this stuff before. But I will admit, it's been a good run. I have enjoyed it immensely. Alright, let's see. Anybody else? We'll just improve relations with everybody we can find. It's only money at the end of the day. And so, you know what? Swoozo, sure. Anybody? Anybody else seems fairly happy? No, we're all good. Alright, so let's go ahead and give military access. That'll be fine. Let's also go ahead and accept knowledge sharing. That'll help us out. Let's also start... You know what? Let's just go ahead and start bestowing Imperial Grace. Yeah, I don't think that there's really too much that we can do. Sweden, what have you got? Unlawful territory? Oh, you stole Riga. Oh, you punks. Alright, well, not much can be done about that. I think they were loyal anyway, so... Not the end of the world. Let's see, what else could we do? I was thinking of a thing, and I cannot think of what thing that was. Oh, cause. Yeah, let's sort by overextension. We'll get all of that done, and then... Do we really just go ahead and make the rest? We got nothing to lose. It's nice and cheap. We'll get it done. At least it won't make too big of a difference. We will go ahead and we'll start... Where is it? Bestowing Imperial Grace. Let's go with Lüneburg. Not Lübeck, sorry. Lüneburg. See if that'll give us a little bit of something as well. Let's also pick up Volgast as well. Make them a little bit more likely to vote for us. Alright, yes, we should also be advancing time, otherwise we're not going to make what we want happen. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. We still have a couple of cores. Oh, right. Apparently we were just shy on a little bit of power. Apparently, missionary is working on it. Alright, well that's fine. Let's make sure we are renewing where we can. Yeah, those malices for having lower than 50 trust is pretty damaging. If we check it out, yeah, 50 is 0, so that changes nothing. But if you go up over 50, I believe it's 10% of how much you have. And if you don't, it's then... What is it? Something along the lines of a 20% of the trust you don't have counts as a malice. So it's not exactly forgiving. Alright, let's keep up. What do we want? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep on spending Imperial Grace. Let's go for Burgundy as well. And then... Who's the last couple? Alright, we need diplomats, of course. Again, we'll try and make things as viable as possible, but you never know. Munster, Saxony, Magdeburg. Yeah, we'll just spend a couple of race while we wait. Although, oh wow, would you look at that? We've made some pretty decent favors with some people. That's nice. Alright, let's also... Oh, you know what? Yeah, we should be doing the same with Lüneburg. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Favors for trust. We will spend all of them. Apparently we have 20. Okay, so you guys are... Yep, Lüneburg up there. They also have Volgast. And then Trent as well. Yeah, I think we're doing as much as we possibly can, but again, I don't think it's going to be quite enough. But it should be fairly good nonetheless. Alright, you know what? Just keeping order in things, we have some government reform progress that we should probably go ahead and spend. So we're just going to go ahead and do that while we can. Spending a crazy amount of power for some nice administrative benefits. Not that we're anywhere close to gov cap, but, you know, no point in not. Alright, renewing influence, that'll do well, that'll do well. Lack of protection, yeah, sure. Diplo power it is, we will happily get rid of. Knowledge sharing is pretty well over. We can seize the land. Let's go ahead and... You know what? We will grant the seat, and then we'll seize the land. Everybody should be... Oh, actually, the clergy's going to be unhappy. No. Not gonna bother. We'll wait till they're happy and then we'll deal with it. Oh, we also have troops standing in the middle of nowhere. That is not ideal. We're still trying to recoup our manpower. If we can, we might even go ahead and attack an Ottoman. They're not feeling particularly strong and they don't have great reserves. I saw they were fighting with the Commonwealth earlier, so who knows? Maybe that would be a prime target for our... what shall we call it? Our vassal swarm? I think that seems reasonable. Alright, let's also go and who else can we pick? Stettin, you know what? Yeah, you're a rather big boy in the Emperor. Oh, looks like we have religious fanatics. Oh, New Holland separatists. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, darn. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and deal with this. Alright, let's find ourselves an army. You know what? 46,000 men. That seems reasonable. Let's find a navy. We're going to split half of you. We're going to throw an admiral on there. Because a little bit of extra speed would be useful. And then we're going to take you. And we're going to systematically salvage all of the rebels. Alright, and there we go. So that'll be you done. Hopefully you should jump on the ships. We have had a little bit of trouble in this last campaign that people will not necessarily travel when they should, but it looks like... is that enough? Yeah, it looks like they're already on their way. Yep, so I'm guessing that's not going to be the time this time. Alright, that is convenient. And I think we're going to leave things there. Yeah, we are in a pretty good position. We do want to hit that button, but again, if we can squeeze just a couple of extra vassals out of this, that would be ideal. We'll go ahead and we will try to influence the remainder, as many, or at least as many of them as we possibly can in the next one, and just make sure that we can have as many people as possible within our vassal swarm, and then who knows? Maybe we get to go ahead and take some more from the Ottomans, because that is always fun to see them crumble. So if you do want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.